Hello, everyone. My name is Robinson. Other people refer to me as RXCodes. I am 16 years old as I am speaking this, but my birthday is on April 28th, so I might be 17 when you're hearing this. Outside of hyperPad, I remix and compose some music and showcase them to other people. Music isn't my strong point though. I do best in programming software. I'm currently a high school sophomore student. It's tough. I'm taking advanced placement and dual credit courses at the same time, hard classes. I started exploring the field of computer science and engineering last year. Fun fact, the main reason why I started engaging in that field was actually because of hyperpad. Currently, due to the circumstances we have now, I'm not doing much in the comfort of my own home. When I was younger, over 6 years ago, I was curious of every single thing. At some point, I was eager to learn how video games were made. I don't know why or how, I just wanted to see how that stuff worked. So I searched online, looking to how games were made, and now I wanted to know how I could make my own. So I kept searching. I went to the App Store, searched for a game creator thing, and that's how I discovered hyperpad. Back then, it was actually called something else, but that doesn't matter right now. I remember the awesome feeling that I got every time I created a new project. I'm going to try to make this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn something new, something that is outside of my comfort zone, and so I did, consistently for years to come. Every time a feature was released, I immediately played with it like it was a new toy. When real-time multiplayer support was released, I was like, oh my gosh, is this a dream? Because at that point, I said to myself, I didn't have to fake multiplayer anymore. I can make it now! That was one of my favorite memories of hyperpad. Hyperpad is an amazing and fun tool to create your very own games and prototypes. I had such a great time using it, and I still do to this day. I feel like it is severely underrated for what it is worth, and I hope that more people discover it because it can unveil the true potential that one can have. I started with no prior knowledge of coding or programming at all. At that time, I only had the intention to just have fun, but now I'm considering to partake in a career that I never thought I was capable of. I dream that someday we will have a huge community of inspiring and talented people on the platform. We can build off of each other and learn new things together. After all, our users are strengthening STEM skills and are establishing some life skills to guide them throughout their journeys. For newcomers, you will be impressed that hyperpad is just an app. Create, share, play.
Hello, I'm Hakan. I'm 37 years old and I live in Turkey. I'm married and I have two kids. One of them is 10 years old and the other one is 5. These days I'm able to spend so many time with my kids. As I many people around the world, I have to stay most of the time at home. I don't go to work as normally I work as teacher, and these days there is no school because of COVID. We make our lessons online. I miss the school a lot. It's a bit boring to stay at home for long hours and talk with the computer for long hours. But at the same time, apart from the kids and online courses, I have many hours of spare time. Most of that time I try to develop games. That's a great answer to the question what to do at home. I first started making games with hyperpad about 6 years ago, and 5 years ago I released my first game on the App Store. I was expecting it to be a hit game and bring me a fortune, but it didn't. It was far below my hopes, but the good thing was that some people played it. I thought that was really motivating to see some people play it. So I continued developing new games, and for 2-3 years I only concentrated on making new games. The first good thing about this process was getting to know some other people and having new friends all around the world. If I count some of them are hyperPad developers, Ahmet and Murtaza. They helped me a lot, both while developing and uploading to store, hyperPad staff, and some hyperPad users. I have developed a good relationship with an artist who makes game assets in the UK, and I also get contact with some musicians. It's great getting to know them and talking to them from time to time. They all help me a lot. All this development process contributed a lot to me. I both developed my skills with hyperPad, and at the same time I had the opportunity to understand what kind of games people like or dislike playing and what level of difficulty people enjoy. Then I decided to improve the quality of my best played games, and that resulted with good number of users for me. It's quite exciting to see more and more people play my games. Now the things have changed a lot, and my spare time activity turned out to be an extra job for me. These days I'm quite busy with new user reviews, game analytics, and new features by Apple Store and Google, as well as releasing updates and starting on new projects. In the future, I'm hoping to improve this business. So far, my games are targeting ages between 5 to 12. I want to make new games targeting ages like 12 and 17. I want to use more features of hyperPad, like multiplayer especially. Who knows, maybe I can make a game that becomes very famous all around the world. The only thing I know is that if I continue developing games, I can dream things about it that might come true or not. But if I give up, if I stop developing games, there's no way to expect something which seems like the worst option for now. Thank you.